Hello, everybody. Got your bug nets handy, chat, because you're gonna need them. But first, you must get online. But yeah, what's up, everybody? We have a very small Outbreak event. Or I should say short. It's short. I mean, you might say it's small. But yeah, this lasts like a day, so if you want to get these Pokemon shiny, chat, just, you might want to do it soon. Alright, so we have Spinarak in Paldea. Blueberry has Venonat. And no other outbreaks, okay. And Paldea has, Tarantula. So yeah, those are not anything I need for my shiny living dex, but I like Spinarak a lot, so we're probably gonna make a title sandwich and try to get one with a cool mark. I don't know. That's what we're doing. That is what we're going to do. I got my sandwich recipe up. Where do we even have? Let's look for a suitable. Oh man, there's nothing up here. The Barrens is always my favorite place to look for shinies. It's such a good, trusty spot. Okay, let's look over here. It is now raining. Okay. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Up here? This isn't... Oh! Well, that's crazy. Mushy Mush can't even believe it. Okay, Silver gets shiny by doing absolutely nothing. What? What do you mean? I mean, okay. Can you tell that the you have insomnia? All right, man. That's you gotta sort that one out with your doctor. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure that this is a increased odds event, if you can believe that. This spider cannot sleep ever. Somebody help him. I guess we'll go dive ball. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I didn't even have to fall swipe or nothing. All right. Well, it's less than 5 minutes in and we already got a shiny. We're off to a great start. What's up, Spinarak? Oh, no mark. Well, I haven't even had a chance to do my sandwich yet. You can join all of the Wiglets and the Porygons and the Laprases of Outbreaks past. Well, dang, I guess this is a good place. This is a happening spot. It's definitely boosted odds. They haven't, they've all been boosted odds this year, I feel like. Yeah, we could have gone all spider. Why didn't they do Joltik for Blueberry? You're right. All right, well, I guess we'll lower the Outbreak odds and then we'll make a sandwich. It's not. Okay, that's a... I was like, is that another one in the distance? No, it's a Poochyena. Completely different Pokemon there. Jeez, it's been so long since I've done an Outbreak event in Scarlet. Oh. I gotta get the window projector open. I should probably go heal Breloom because it's poisoned. Okay, you fellas, hold on. We'll be right back. My Mushy is sick. We're just gonna pop over here real quick. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Yeah, I'm not really sure why they decided to do this Outbreak event. It's, again, very short. If you need any of these Pokemon again, you got like one day. I don't know why they do that. Here's a new Outbreak event. It's over in like one day. Okay, let's go back. Spoods? Spiders? There we go. Alright, Mush. Look, is that Pichu over there? It is! And Bellsprout. Always forget that Ekans spawns over here. Wow, they're running away. Why are they running? Somebody stole your copy? That sucks. Yeah, you can always tell. Come on. Go on. There we go. You can always tell when the odds are increased. Because you can often just walk up to an Outbreak and find a shiny. It's that simple. It's free real estate. Maybe one day they'll remember Leddyba, and they'll bring Leddyba back. Maybe one day Leddyba will return from the war. Getting a lot of... Man, Pichu was such a rare spawn for me in, what was it, PLA? That was one of the last Pokemon I needed for my decks, and now they're just standing out here like, hey, what's up? Me? Rare? No. What's up, Justin? Yeah, anytime the odds are increased for these Outbreak events, it's, free real estate, one might say. We got, oh, it's at nighttime, so we have Illumise over there, too. This isn't... I mean, we walked up and had a free shiny. But the Spinarak do kind of blend in over here. They kind of blend in. Look at them hop away. I didn't know Spinarak did that. Spinarak's little hops. Okay, we got our first Outbreak message and another shiny. We already have another one. Hey man, you do have a great shiny, Spinarak. I gotta say, I gotta let you know personally, you have a great shiny. Big fan. Do you all have insomnia? This one does not. This one can actually go to bed. We're so happy for you. I like Ariados's shiny as well. Spinarak and Ariados are underrated, chat. This is Spinarak number 2, Justin. I walked over here and there was just one shiny. Okay, thank you. Anytime I don't have to false swipe, I say thank you. And I haven't even done my sandwich yet, chat. I'm just narrowing down the outbreak so it's at best odds before we do the sandwich. That's crazy. Okay, not lucky so far. Well, you know, as far as marks are concerned. Honestly, this, you know, again, with how increased the odds are, it really isn't that lucky. That's just kind of how these outbreaks are. Again, I would have really preferred like a Hisuian type of outbreak, like they did for Voltorb. They did that with Voltorb once and then never again for anybody else. Like Growlithe? I would have popped off for that one. But unfortunately, I have all 3 of these I already have shiny. 8 spiders, 1 for each leg. We're doing the shiny spider challenge. The red present. This is the worst. This advertisement on the main menu of this video game will never not annoy me. I even bought it and it's like, well, you're just gonna see this ad forever. We hope you enjoy seeing that ad every day forever. Yeah, Spinarak is like Lotad. It has 6 legs. Is Lotad a spider? What is Lotad's what is Lotad's hidden lore? Oh, did anybody get any good pulls from what's it called? Extra Dimensional Crisis? In Pocket? I basically didn't pull anything all that interesting. Apart from my Lucamine and my shiny Aerodactyl. Is that another? No, that's Poochyena. Yes, it is called Extra Dimensional Crisis. Yes. That is the name. More Pichu spawning. You got a full art Guzzlord? Nice. There's no there's no events or anything going on to get extra hourglasses, so I did all the single player challenges and I got all the hourglasses I could, and now I'm flat out broke again, so I can't open any more packs. Yeah, I have to wait for shop reset essentially. You got the Celesteela? Nice. I pulled the regular full art Celesteela. That artwork is crazy. That makes Celesteela look like a scary nightmare Pokemon. I mean, Celesteela is a scary nightmare Pokemon. That's actually true. That's just showing us Celesteela's true nature. I guess they only launch, like, events where there's goals for battles and stuff when there's a big main box. Moving to upgraded Scarlet next week? I am not. Really don't have a reason to feel like buying a Switch 2 yet. You know, I feel like we had better spawns earlier. What happened? What happened to my spawns? You got Full Art Savali and Blacephalon. Oh, that's cool. Those are both really neat cards. I want that Full Art Blacephalon. Yeah, Celesteela is almost like a world eater. I'm not joking, it is a sinister creature. Not just in Dynamax Adventures, where it's one of my least favorite things to fight. I mean, do you see how many moves that Pokemon gets access to? That's not a Pokemon I trust, personally. I see Swaddle over there, and it made me think it was Metapod for a second. I want Metapod to hang from trees like they do in Pokemon Snap. You trust Kartana? Is Kartana the most trustworthy UB? I feel like Buzzwole would respect you if you were also ripped. If you were strong like Buzzwole, I feel like Buzzwole would trust you. If you're Weenie Hut Jr. though, Buzzwole would not trust you. I don't know if I trust Pheromosa at all. I don't know what you have to do to get Pheromosa to not annihilate you. But I feel like it would, no matter what. I feel like Stakataka seems trustworthy. It can protect you, and signs when there's a tornado, you can just just have Stakataka protect you and you're good to go. It's an immovable object. Instant shelter wherever you go. Oh, I was gonna check my Wonder Picks in pocket. I feel like Poipole isn't trustworthy. Poipole seems like a troublemaker. It has mischievous energy. Oh. Nope. Nope. Mush. Come back. Alright. We're finally done. We've narrowed it down. It's sandwich time. Would Bug be the best choice? It is indeed Beta Wooper, aka Booper. Poipole's a starter, yet it only has one evolution. I know. You seed bombed a Venonat? Unfortunate. Okay, we're gonna save. I mean, if I don't get a shiny from this sandwich, I would be flabbergasted. I would be blown away. What's up, Cacturn? My Wonder Picks are abysmal. Okay, closing the app. The app is now closed. Now, what am I doing? Do you remember, Mushy? We make a sandwich. Okay, we need... I came prepared. We need a cherry tomato and basil. Wow, delicious. I feel like it's been 1,000 years since I've made a sandwich. It has been truly a long time. Okay, we need spicy and we need sweet. Spicy, sweet. Do we have any buggy? We'll do a flower. We'll do a nice flower. And it just kind of looks like crushed up candy corn. That just kind of looks like crushed up candy corn on a piece of bread. They really make you drag. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, this is... That leaf that fell on the plate, gone forever. Does it even work if you miss? What's up, Y-Cats? It's... I guess I was gonna say it's like a charcuterie board on bread, but there's no cheese, there's no grapes, it's just tomatoes and 3 leaves. Tidal power, sparkling. Okay, it still worked. Actually, don't know how many ingredients can you drop before it like fails you. What's the lore on sandwiches? It's been so long since I've done I've even picked up this game at all. I have to remember how to play. How do I play this game again? You're a Starly, you're not a bug. There's an NPC that gives you type null, right? That is shiny locked. Yeah, Savali, type null is one of those ones for the Pokedex for home that you can screw yourself on, because if you get type null and evolve it into Savali and you didn't register the type null for Pokemon Home, uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's like Cubfu. I'm sure most people played through the DLC, who got the DLC, played through it, and evolved their Cubfu. I can't imagine it's a large number of people that remembered, I should put this in Pokemon Home. I do think a Skitty would like playing with a Tarantula, yes. Skitty, Meowth, Purloin, absolutely. But yeah, that makes the Pokemon Home stuff just so frustrating. I'm not sure why Null and Savali even needed to be in Sword and Shield's decks. But sure, I guess. I wish I could shiny hunt Kubfu. But I can't. Even if it is an absolutely terrible shiny. It's not my favorite shiny in the world, but Spinarak is up there. That's a good shiny right there. Right in front of my face right now. What's up, buddy? Spider number 3. You have insomnia? You do. I'm sorry to hear that, Spinarak. Spinarak, you know what, man? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Do I have Ariados shiny? I do, yes. We're kind of on an awkward plane here. You're kind of on a hill and or maybe I'm on the hill, you're on a different plane. There we go. Shiny Dayform dog, nice. Alright, let's see. Dawn, Spinarak the early riser. Alright, well, I mean, definitely not the most unique mark in the world. Yeah, you can't breed type null. Alright, well, were you just here this whole time? While I was catching your shiny brother? Okay. Another one. You too haven't. Okay, a lot of yous have insomnia. I'm so sorry, Spinarak. Damn, I need to heal Mush. Here, buddy, have a full restore. You must live, my child. Oh, you found a shiny Mischievous? That's fun. I love Mischievous. Speaking of good Gen 2 Pokemon, I really like Mischievous. I like Miss Magius and Fluttermane too, honestly, the whole line. Nothing but good things to say about them. Also, I feel like my voice sounds rough. My voice feels hoarse. Being in I'm getting allergies from being in the game right now. The grass pollen, it's too much. Okay, you don't have a mark. What are you doing here, bum? Look, listen, fellas, I don't have a lot of real estate left to be catching 1,000 Spinaraks, so it'd be most helpful if you had a cool mark. Otherwise, get out of here. Otherwise, leave. Be gone. Caught it in a nest ball, second try, nice. Oh, you grinded for Porygon and Heart Gold? I've done enough in the in the game corner in a Pokemon game in blue for forever now. I don't want to go back. Oh, at the very least, we get this nice Kitakami music. I prefer the music here way more than Blueberry. It's nice and comfy. Yeah, it would essentially be dot trade at type, it would be dot trade type null, and then you could do at sign and then an item, or you could just literally put in dot trade type null, or you'd have to find it on Pokemon Home's on the app. Otherwise, there's not another way to get a type null, unfortunately. Which is unfortunate. Good morning. The exact game file. Yeah, I know. It's the fact that I've had to complete the Pokédex for several of these games, technically twice, because I've had to catch native-born Pokemon and transfer them to home. It's wild. It's wild stuff, chat. Okay, we got 20 minutes left on the title power sandwich. Can we get a better one than Dawn? Can we get a better one than the Dawn mark? Best to do the 2 messages before making a sandwich. That's what I did. I feel like you save yourself some more time with the sandwich if your odds are already the best they can be, so I recommend doing that, yeah. That's what I did anyway. I mean, a lot of time, you don't even need to, unless you're particularly a fan of any of these Pokemon, chat, don't feel like you have to make a sandwich. As you saw, I just walked up. I walked up to this Outbreak and there was just a shiny. You can just walk a few times back and forth and you can probably just get a shiny to spawn. Unless you're searching for a fun title one like I am. That's what I'm using a sandwich for, just to get a neat title. That's pretty much what I have to do. Like, I don't need any of these Pokemon shinies, so hunting for a cool mark's basically my only option. Venonat is annoying because you need to look at its face. Yeah, you gotta look at the blue eyes. Blue eyes, purple Venonat. The most fearsome card in all of Duel Monsters. One of these years I'll get a birthday mark shiny. It hasn't happened yet. What is it? That's the Destiny mark, right? Still, I don't know if anything will ever beat my shiny Snom I got on Christmas called Snom with Snom the Snow Frolicker. The Snowy Mark. That one is just... I don't know if that can ever be topped. That's an all-timer. A classic. A shiny Destiny Mark Mimikyu. Oh, that would be fun. I should try to... Maybe I'll do that for my birthday on stream this year. I'll try to get a Gibble with the Destiny Mark. I feel like that wouldn't be too challenging. Oh, you're looking for shiny Iron Moth? I'm telling you, chat, some of the Paradox hunts are terrible. Just not fun. Not my idea of a fun time. I will never forget the Sandy Shocks shiny hunt. I don't think I've ever felt so much relief finally getting shiny Sandy. And if you haven't shiny hunted Sandy Shocks, you might be thinking, what are you talking about? It's a very obvious shiny, but if you hunt it in game with how permanently bright Area 0 is, it is in fact a very difficult shiny hunt. What's up, Midnight? You look at it shiny on like Cerebi or Bulbapedia and it's like, yeah, the gold. It should be obvious. It was in fact not obvious. Yeah, Sandy is without a doubt one of the most unfortunate shiny hunts that I've had to do. Stream is borked. Hopefully it's not me this time. I don't need the stream to crash 4 times like it did yesterday. It's amazing I didn't burn my computer to the ground. Worse than Iron Hand. Yeah, a lot of the Iron Paradox Pokemon. It's not a good time. Yeah, I feel like Bundle is the easiest because you can see the light blue. And the fact that it just becomes chrome. What if all of our Violet Paradoxes were chrome shinies? We have fake fruits like the bulk berry and suddenly apples are real in the Pokemon world. Apples became real after they added Applin in the game. Applin is what made this happen. Here, Galaxy, I can link you a website where you can do it. Just make sure you select the right game. Yeah, I'm being funded by Machamps.com this entire time. How did you know? Why is everybody's font in chat changing colors? That's weird. That was kind of weird, but we're back in the club. Somehow I feel like my odds have gotten worse with this sandwich. My wonders never cease. Apples have been real since Snap. Yeah, what better fruit to throw at Pokemon's heads, truthfully. How little shiny space you have? Relatable. Extremely relatable. I have so little space left in this game. It's actually a problem. It is actually going to be a problem. I mean, I don't need a lot of shinies left, and I don't know how many shiny Outbreak events they got left in the tank. But I am pretty much out of space. That's so awesome how they just don't increase the size of boxes they give you anymore, so you pay for Pokemon Home. Very cool of them. Stack Attacker would make a good ghost rock. I could see it. I could see it. I mean, look at my box, chat. It's all Outbreaks. 4 Spinarak, a ton of Wiglets, Lapras, Porygon. We got some Swaddles in here. I probably could fill several boxes of just Outbreak event Pokemon. Were you shiny? Does Cosmo sound like a gender-neutral name? I can think of a male Cosmo, and I can think of a female Cosmo. So I'd say so. I swear this sandwich has worsened my odds. I have the sandwich of negative shinies. The sandwich of deceit and no sparkle. The frog, that's a good choice. Frogs are timeless. Who doesn't love a funny frog? Yeah, there's that Cosmo, and I was thinking of there's a Sonic X character named Cosmo, and she's like a little curly Gardevoir looking creature. I think she's Sonic X only. You know who I'm talking about? Yeah, she was like Tails' little girlfriend. Her story was intertwined with Tails. They let Tails do something. But then I think she dies. I think she dies at the end. She like sacrifices herself, so it's sad. Another L for Tails, I'm afraid. Oh, I almost... Wait. You're not shiny. I was tricked. You just moved to Spinarak, they show up real quick. Spinarak are punctual like that. They always show up on time. I like how after they adapted some of Sonic's stories, Sonic X just kind of did whatever. They're like, let's just do whatever, who cares? Let's just make up a little space queen princess character and She's gonna sacrifice herself. We're gonna write a Sonic epic. Any Totodile Outbreak? Listen, every time I'm in this game on stream, I look. I looked at the start of stream, and can you believe what there was? Nothing. Totodile Outbreaks simply do not exist for me. Totodile, why? I think one of my goals before PLZA comes out on, what was it, October 16th? I think one of my goals before that game comes out is to finish all the starter shiny hunts I have left. I gotta lock in, chat. One of these days I must log in. It will be the greatest Outbreak reset stream of all time. We're gonna lock in. We're gonna get Torchic. We're gonna get Totodile. We're gonna get Cyndaquil. I think I need Sobble too. It's gonna be great. Probably. If it doesn't take me like 2 hours to find an Outbreak. So yeah, before PLZA comes out, that's one of my shiny goals. Honestly, I'd like to finish up all of the Gen 9 shinies that I can get. Maybe except for the starters. Because I don't want to hatch eggs in this game. But I'll have to lock down the final Cheddar shiny that I need, aka Tandemaus. I need another Tandemaus to evolve in a Mousehold. What else do I need? I know I don't have a lot left, so... I don't know, Galaxy, we'll see. Ask me closer. Ask me in, like, September. A shiny female Chikorita for ZA. That's fun. Do I think the daycare will return? I wish, but I don't think so. I don't know, we still don't know how many limited features are gonna be in PLZA. Imagine if we could do the Lumiose route again. Go grab your pennies or whatever contraption you use to make your character go around in circles at Lumiose to hatch eggs. We've got to bust out the ancient technology, the secret strats. The only game you like hatching in is Sword and Shield? Truth. In fear of a new regional variant, I think you don't need to be afraid of that happening. I think you're good. Yeah, what is the crafting? Are they gonna have a craft system? What type of resources can you pick up around the city? Where will my Pokemon be able to slam themselves into rocks and bring me back items? Where's the spiritual successor to Rock Smash gonna be? Half-eaten bagels and cigarette butts. We're gonna find that weirdo in the alleyway that was saying weird things about Emma. He's gonna be back in that same alleyway. It's gonna be like that weird freak character with the child Zora wife in Breath of the Wild, and then they brought him back for some reason in Tears of the Kingdom. No. Okay, you guys are very hard to see. Yeah, why did they announce the Pokemon Presents so far ahead of time, chat? Why couldn't it have been June 22nd? I'm pretty sure I brought this up last night, but at the very least, that would be probably 2 months in a row of Pokemon news. Because we'd have July with the Presents, and then August is Worlds, where I expect we'll hear about Champions? I saw one of those PokeTubers that has Twitter Blue on Twitter and is always posting the most brain-dead tweets alive. And this guy posted a screenshot of the Champions logo and said, "Oh, what happened?" What do you mean, what happened? They announced the game 3 months ago. What do you mean, what happened? What do you mean, what happened? Oh, what happened? And then they had a screenshot of that Rotom-looking device that Jet and Vinny are standing next to in the new art they revealed. It's like, this looks like Claydol. You guys, this looks like Claydol. Bait or genuinely stupid? I can't decide. Oh, what happened? What happened? What do you mean, what happened? I think that guy always posts giant spoilers in his thumbnails before the games come out, too. That's the same guy. So just a soulless engagement bait YouTuber all the way down. God, what an empty existence. Yeah, I expect we'll hear about champions at Worlds. Well, what happened, you guys? Where'd the game go? Imagine if people made posts like that about Todd announcing Elder Scrolls 6. What happened? Where'd the game go? I'm scared. What's up, Silver? A lot of YouTubers posting hate slop about Nintendo. You mean people saying stuff like, the Switch 2 is totally gonna fail? I've seen a few people say stuff like that, and it's like, that's a bold prediction. Kind of bold. Chat, that sandwich was a scam. I got scammed. That was a scam-witch, not a sandwich. Switch 2 doesn't even work? Nintendo sent me a brick? Yeah, remember, chat, anytime any YouTuber Let's Players put spoilers in the thumbnail, that's always on purpose, so you will go to the video and angrily comment and boost their engagement. That's all it is. The Digimon movie. Oh, you mean Peak Cinema? I wish this game didn't... Oh man, there's so many hills. Just let me put my picnic down in peace. Reach through the computer screen once a month to slap a person on the other side of the internet. Switch 2 is totally gonna fail, you guys. Says me, John YouTube. Yeah, the Digimon movie had All-Star a year before Shrek came out. We know who the true pioneers are. I don't know how you could even be an what's there left to be to do an Animal Crossing anymore to make content about? That's a drought worse than any Pokemon game. Digimon had a Tony Hawk song before the game did. Like I said, Chow, we know who the real pioneers are. Mega Lucario is the best. They must have some sort of market research that's telling them Lucario is just uber popular and should be in everything right now. It's in the anime and shiny. It's on the front cover of PLZA. It's the secret year of Lucario, apparently. Okay, alright game. I kind of disagree with that one. I mean, again, the box art is kind of strange because I know what Pokemon that character on the front has, and it's not a Lucario. Guess they didn't want to have that spoiler out in the world yet. Maybe they should figure out where all the leaks are coming from, how people can leak every Mega Evolution months and months and months before we even get a release date. Alright, we've done a lot of Spinnerack chat. Let's try somebody else. Let's do Tarantula. Most of the characters in Pokemon are facing away from us. Lucario's in Gen 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You think it'll be in Gen 10, you guys? It's a real mystery. Let's try over here. No Lucario, no bye. There probably is somebody out there that has that mentality. Yeah, I love coming up to the empty, bleak, sad desert area. Most of his team don't know what Animal Crossing is. That's probably a good bet, yes. I mean, maybe old Sleepy Joe would love New Horizons because it's such a boring game. Maybe he'd love it, actually. I see no spiders in sight. Oh, hey, it's... I want! You're like the one NPC... You're like one of the few NPCs that isn't wearing a school uniform. Sure, let's fight this lady. In her gaudy gold boots and gloves. She's making the DreamWork face! She hit that DreamWork face so hard. What level is her Gabite? Virginia. She had 1 Gabite. Great fight. Great battle. Okay, well, anyway. Anyway. I love when trainers just have 1 Pokemon. How long have you been here, Garchomp? I didn't even, like, know. Maybe I should shiny hunt this. I should shiny hunt the Terra Garchomp. The Garchomp that flies around the crater? Yes. That one I knew of. Okay. Well, this is easy to see. If they're red, we'll notice. I've noticed whenever I realize I haven't fought a trainer and I fight a trainer on stream, that always causes some people to leave. I don't want to see you fight Gabite. I'm out of here. Trainer battles make me nauseous. I'm out of here. Who the heck was that? Oh, it's Yungoos. Like, what the heck was that? The stellar shards? I don't even know how you farm those. Low poly young. Yeah, I was like not even sure what I was looking at. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of people do static spawn resets. The Pyroar in Blueberry would be a fun one as well. There's a few hashtag mildly interesting static shinies you could hunt in this game. You farm them by knocking out stellar terrastolite terrorists. You get them by eliminating the terrorists. Terrastalized Pokemon in Blueberry? Okay, that sounds really slow. That sounds really slow. I like my idea better. You defeat the terrorists, you get some stellar shards. Also, ad warning, ads are coming up. They play once an hour to appease Jeffrey Bezos. But you won't be missing much. Probably. They got 50 stellar shards. An impressive bounty. Okay, we got our first message. Are they spawning in the wall? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. I don't like Mushy trying to go into the wall there. That's... Okay, they're not letting me clip in. I'm suspicious. I guess I shouldn't be, because here's the shiny. Hey, man. You look very red. You've never looked so red. Okay, you're only level 26. Bless. That's the one part about going back to Paldea. They're always low level. Counter? You're low level and yet you broke out of my ball anyway. Okay, that's awesome that all the spider Pokemon have insomnia. Oh hey, you can see through the floor. I wish this was shiny 831. Unfortunately, I have all 3 of these bug Pokemon. I'd get... would counter into false swipe own me? Alright, we got another one, chat. Another spider for the spider box. You wish they kept that shade of red for Spidops? Spidops' pink is just... flop. Flop Pokemon, flop shiny. Tarantula is very cute. I like Tarantula. So I have nothing bad to say about Tarantula, but Spidops, I don't like that Pokemon very much. I gotta say, not my favorite. You know what? Nimble and Spider, or not Nimble. Well, I mean, Nimble and Low Kicks kind of as well. Quite a few bugs in this gen I don't like that much. But it almost reminds me of like a Dreadnought situation. Where you feel like it could evolve one more time. It feels a little incomplete. Like you should evolve one more time, but then you don't. It's like, okay. Maybe someday. Wait, I'm not doing terror raids right now. I know, is Gen 10 where that's gonna happen? We need the Corviknight of bugs. Yeah, that was brought up earlier. It's like, yeah, well, that's a good point. Why didn't they just do Joltik for blueberries? So you could have spider, spider, spider. It's spider, spider, Venonat. I mean, Tarantula really is cute. I wish you evolved into like a... He almost reads as like a... edutainment. He's like a little cute grandpa spider. Venonat is the apex predator. Game Freak draws Pokemon names out of a hat. That wouldn't surprise me. It's time for a bug starter. Which one would you choose to be part bug? Would you choose the fire starter, the fire grass, or the water starter to turn buggy? Which one would be the most suitable for a bug type? A fire bug? I feel like they could do something with that for Durant. Turn Durant into a fire ant. Water and grass would feel bored. Oh, so everybody's saying fire? You think they should do fire? A fire bug? I mean, I agree, honestly. Firebug sounds cool. Design it in a way that doesn't stink, like Senti Scorch. I love Senti Scorch. I wish it was stronger. Even in Dynamax Adventures, it's kind of okay. It's just kind of okay. Yeah, more of a Volcarona. Yes, exactly. Let's think more Volcarona. I know, the rock weakness is killer. Yes, there's a lot of four times weak to rock fire Pokemon. Yeah, it would need an ability to protect itself. Or to provide it with more utility. Your opening Stardew? Nice. All-time classic. I mean, Volcarona still gets used on and off in VGC. It's a good Pokemon. See, that's what I wanted Frostmoth to be. I saw Snom and I was like, please make Frostmoth the ice bug version of Volcarona. And they were like, we're not doing that. You're dumb. We're not doing that, actually. Get out of here. Why are you in our office? We're calling security. Oh, you're in summer? I saw Fields of Mystria put out another... They're gonna have another update. That's good. That's probably the best Stardew-like that I've played. Yeah, Quiver Dance is great. Amazing what a good setup move can do for a Pokemon. It can open so many doors. It can take you so many places. You never would have thought possible. I almost wonder... Yamper got so much attention for Gen 8, and I feel like Boltund just got ignored. Completely. Like, maybe we need another pass on that design, folks. I don't think Boltund was a very popular Pokemon, is what I'm saying. I don't think a lot of people connected with it. I think people were far more interested in Yamper. And honestly, same for Wooloo. Lulu still occasionally gets merchandise, but I can't really think of much Dubwool stuff out there. Same thing with Lechonk. It's like, it's just... You think maybe they'd get a clue one of these years to not give the normal type of butt-ugly evolution nobody's gonna like, but they keep doing it. They're really sold on doing the same boring stuff over and over again. Yeah, nothing about the way it's built competitively is that interesting either, exactly. It's just a total flop. Bad shiny, too, so that's like 3 strikes. Actually, that's 3 strikes, you're out. Bad design, bad stats, bad shiny. And to the pit with you. There is a life-size Mareep plush, that is true. What's up, Rescue Squad? It might be sold out, though. So if you're hankering to drop like $500 on a life-size Mareep, you might have to wait till they restock it. I don't know, maybe it is in stock. It's not something I check from time to time. A Slowpoke Build-A-Bear? They should. That'd be funny. You seed bomb Spinnerack? No! I think the Pokemon Center added a bunch of Mega stuff. They were ready to go, chat. When that release date and that art dropped, they were like, yeah, we're ready. They have a giant oversized Mega Charizard X pin that you can get for $24.99. I don't know, I like some of the girls' crop tops. That Mega Kangaskhan shirt has a fascinating color palette. Would you guys wear the Mega Kangaskhan shirt of brownness and greenness? Where am I? I'm lost. Okay, there we go. Tarantula, we've gotten one. I'll get one more and then we'll move to Venonat. Here you go, Galaxy. You found some of your Pokemon pins today from the TCG? Any good ones? What's up, Poke Guy? Yeah, the Pokemon Center selling pins is why we don't get them for free and, well, for free in trading card products anymore. They'd rather you buy them for $20 off of the Pokemon Center than include them with trading cards anymore. Alright, we're gonna look for one more Tarantula chat, and then we're gonna move on to Venonat. We've already caught 4 or 5 Spinnerax? I lost count. Lots of, man, pseudos just spawn like candy in this game. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like even if it was just like a year ago, those evolutions would have been less money. I don't know, I saw a Pokemon content creator be like, gotta buy both of these. Flaunting buying Umbreon and S, both of them, you know, spending a cool 1 grand on Pokemon plushies. It must be nice. That's not the path that I walk. But I guess that's a path some folks walk. I feel like there's people out there that probably own every single life-size plush, and it's like, there's no way you have a home big enough for all these. I mean, I guess if you can buy all of them, you can probably buy a large house. Buy yourself a mega mansion just to have all your Pokemon plushies inside. That's what I would do if I was wealthy. That's what I would do. This room is for Espeon. This room is for Slowpoke. Nobody would think you're a crazy person. Why would you even ask that? I know there's people that collect all of the sitting cuties, which... that has got to be an insanely expensive hobby now. Considering they're almost 20 bucks a pop. They haven't even brought them over yet to the US Pokemon Center. You sleep in the Gardevoir room. The Gardevoir suite. Next to the Lucario suite. Across from the Mareep suite. What would I do if I won the lottery? You know, I probably would purchase a few things of Pokemon merchandise. I'll be real honest. I would get that giant shiny Magikarp plush that came out from the Pokemon Center 2 decades ago that I always wanted to get, but I never got it, and now it's extremely rare and hard to find. I would get that. So you'd come in and you'd see my giant shiny Magikarp plush on the couch. That's where he lives. But anyway, even if I did have a lot of money, I wouldn't be posting online being like, look at me, I'm buying all of the evolutions for $400. Check me out. I had to buy them. think that's a little bit, you know, tacky, but I guess you do you. If you want to proudly display that you've spent $400 on every evolution, live your life, I guess. I can't stop you. How much money would that be if they're all hold on. Hold on a second. Let's math it out. So would that be, there's 8 evolutions, 9 plus Eevee times 400. That's almost $4,000. Anybody got 4K to drop on all the evolutions? Didn't Pokemon announce a collaboration with LEGO? Or did I imagine that? I kind of like the OG life-size evolution plushies they put out several years ago where they're sitting up. I actually think I like their sitting up poses more than their laying down ones. Pokemon's really a big fan of announcing stuff that won't be out for a long time. That's their favorite new thing to do these days. Pokemon has always done collaborations with other companies for block-related collaborations, so I wonder why they decided to pull the trigger with LEGO. Maybe the Zelda set made like $1 billion. Game Freak saw the numbers and they're like, yeah, we want in. Yeah, they had the Mega Constructs, and they always did Nano Blocks. 32.9K for Mudkip? Oh, that's criminal. That is criminal. Yeah, Mega Bloks' contract likely expired, yeah. I like the Nano Blocks, though. I would find that kind of sad if they vanished. Yeah, they had the Deku Tree. Did they do any others? They have those awful Mario ones where Mario is like a rectangle man and it looks really juvenile. What would they even do after? Would they do Hyrule Castle? Like Zelda's Garden? Like when young Link meets Zelda in the garden and they spy on Ganondorf in the castle? That'd be a good one. And you could have Impa. They should do the water temple from Tears of the Kingdom. Ha ha ha. Funny joke. TP versus Goma. I should do the Spirit Temple. The Spirit Temple is so cool. Where the Guardian is chasing Link. Yeah, the Guardian would work. Ocarina, get the Temple of Time. Oh, and then you'd have the Child Dungeon Stones. That would be cool. Maybe that's what we're missing from modern Zelda. They need to bring back a nice shiny stone that you get from defeating a dungeon. I didn't go through all of Jabu Jabu for nothing. I got a pretty rock. That's what we're missing. I miss boss keys. Even boss, like the boss door. Especially when you get to see it early and it's like you gotta go through all the temple and then you get the boss key. Man, Tarantula is not having it, chat. Not having it at all. The boss keys in Sky. Oh, what do they do with the boss keys? Are they just freaky looking? One day I'll play through Skyward Sword. One day. I don't know about good themed outbreaks, but I want them to do another Hisui Pokemon like they did with Voltorb. That would be my dream outbreak event. So something like Hisui Growlithe or Sneasel. You think Sunday we're gonna get the announcement for Hydreigon? Yeah, Garchomp is back right now, chat, if you missed it. They're shaped like twisted metal. Placing them in the door is a puzzle involving rotation. Oh, of course. Yeah, I'll take standard boss keys back. What was it, like a motion control puzzle back in the day? This music is so bland. Not a red dot in sight. Yeah, as soon as you said rotating, I'm like, oh, it's a motion control thing. Of course. Nintendo loves being like, here's some motion control bullshit for you to go do. Have fun, chop chop. I saw the red flags immediately. Okay, fine, I'll go here. The mix of really cool things and really bad things. Yeah, beach-related Pokemon, Sandygast, Executor, that'd be so boring. So chances are you've nailed it. Chances are that could legitimately happen. Good guesses. It's the worst 3D Zelda Pokemon. There's a shiny. Just a little fella. Okay, well, I thought he was gonna say something. He just kind of stood there and looked at me, and I stood there and I looked at him. And he looks at me, and I look at him. You're level 22, you little ball of red yarn. Silk. You guys always just have insomnia, huh? Wow, that was a crunchy bug bite. That was a very crunchy sounding bug bite. Sounded like they got like ASMR of a lady eating like a crystal or something. That was so crunchy. Yeah, use a cherish ball. It deflects the scythes of Scyther, this Pokemon's natural enemy. Oh, Scyther always knows what's up. Scyther doesn't like Spidops either. We agree on that one. Adamant. Alright, we got our second Tarantula. Let's go find Venonat. Ancient Cistern is your favorite 3D Zelda dungeon? I really like I mean, I like every dungeon in Ocarina to some extent. Except for maybe Jabu. But, I mean, Jabu is memorable. Jabu is memorable. But man, like the Spirit Temple, especially, I watch Zooter a lot, so I get to hear the original version of the Fire Temple with the religious chants, and it's so good. It's so atmospheric. Insane the amount of atmosphere they were able to portray on a Nintendo 64. Impressive. I like how Spirit has, you have a child side and you have an adult side. And then you gotta fight the Iron Knuckles and they go, Churg! Churg! I prefer to think of Ammonite and Kabuto as friends. Rather than enemies. Why must they fight? Always a Rowlet on the map. I can always guarantee that one fact. What's up, fellas? How's it going? I do love Venonat. I don't need this thing shiny, but you're just a joyous Pokemon, Venonat. I'm just letting you know. I think you're 100% chock full of joy. I think Sneasel and Weavile are enemies of a lot of Pokemon. I think they poach eggs. They eat swinub. Heinous crimes. What are you guys doing over here? The nests are neat, but they're almost always just empty. Real shame. God, this music is so bad. Why are they spawning over on this rock? On the ground, where I can see you. This game needed a radio feature real bad. Oh, but you can have one in the clubhouse, that one room. Ugh. Oh, you guys got hops too. Yeah, again, reminder chat, if you need any of these Pokemon Shiny, Venonat, Tarantula, or Spinarak, this is only like a day or two long, this Outbreak event, so just a reminder. That you don't got much time. Turn around, bright eyes, blue eyes, purple Venonat. It really is a great shiny. Venonat almost looks like a little guy inside of a costume. Joyful, joyous Pokemon. Venonat is precious. It's a great way to... Oh, look at when Venonat goes to sleep, its eyes turn off. It's like circuitry. That's fun. That's cute. The lights are off, but somebody is home. There we go. Perfect. We got a Venonat. Alright, all 3 bugs and this rock accounted for. Poison oozes from all over its body. It catches small bug Pokemon at night that are attracted by the light. Ooh. That's kind of freaky. Venonat just eats things like Weedle and Caterpie in the dead of night, luring them in with its light. Cool. I mean, Venonat is huge. This is a big Pokemon. I can see it. Cool that you could see the detail in its lenses, its eyes. Underrated bug Pokemon right here. Venonat and Venomoth. It's 3-3? That's a big bug. That's a big bug. Imagine if there was just casually 3-3 bugs. 3'3" bugs in real life. That were the size of Venonat. Crazy. Venonat would deal with mosquitoes. Venonat is actually a very good Pokemon to have for your home. It eats pests. Put a Venonat in your garden, pest-free. That's the type of thing I really want more in Gen 10. I think we'll get some of that in PLZA and CA. Because it looked like you could have, you know, you could sit at a table with your Pokemon. There was stuff like that. But that would be cool. To have, you know, NPCs have a Venonat or a Blossom in their yard. Something like that. Little bit of environmental storytelling. Oh, Venonat is in the party. That's that Fallen Ember. Venonat, get out of here. It is lonely. Be lonely no more. You are amongst your bug brethren. This one's for the bugs. Yes, in PCJ, the flashing textures off in the distance is never not jarring. Hey, wait a second. Hey, man. How's it going? You were kind of hiding in the back there. They're so shy. They're like, I wasn't hiding. Gotcha. Two quick ones, back to back. See, Venonat is a friend of the stream, unlike Tarantula. Tarantula would betray. Venonat would not betray. It's 66 pounds. That's a heavy bug. Again, think of it if you would a 3-3 size bug that also weighed 60 plus pounds. How would you even begin to deal with that? Yes, Venonat was the very first Pokemon I got when Blueberry came out. I literally walked outside the door, and there it was. Bug meat? That makes me think of RimWorld. Tasty. It's got Leech Life, Zen Headbutt, Poison Fang, and Psychic. We love a bug poison, plus a little bit of Psychic for the yucks. This Pokemon gets access to a lot of Psychic moves, but is not in fact a Psychic type. That's a common phenomenon with several Gen 1 Pokemon. You divorced Elliot. Got rid of the kids too. Stardew's a great game. Stardew is a great game. It's a good one. What, you guys have never visited the evil or morally ambiguous She won't let me tell her secret. She has messed up my pattern of speech. I can no longer pronounce words. She will not let me tell the secret process. Morally ambidextrous, yes. You've never visited the bog witch and made an offering and turned your children into doves? You've never done that? I do that every Tuesday. Yeah, my main file, I have Krobus as a roommate. I had a side file for getting the achievements for marriage and children with Stardew, because that's not something I wanted on my main file. I'm happy with Krobus. My roommate Krobus. Occasionally he gives me strange buns. Who doesn't like a strange bun? If I did another file. Other night Pokemon? Ceruledge, Armarouge, Scavalier. Corviknight? Question mark? Zacian, Zamazenta. Yeah, Gallade. Gallade is also a knight. True. I mean, Gardevoir is Sir Knight. That's his Japanese name. Sir Knight. Currently married to Sam. I think I have a file with Alex. Alex, Maru. Do I have one with Haley? I can't even remember. I think I'm in the happiest place in any Pokemon game, just surrounded by little Venonets. Doing their own thing. Living as Arceus intended. Hold on, were you shiny over there? No. Oh yeah, Sirfetch'd. I feel like we're even... I feel like there's one or two more we're not thinking of. What are some more night Pokemon? The Hat Mouse. I love the Hat Mouse. I also love shinies. Do you have a mark, though? You don't. Venonat. Hold on. Look at him. Beautiful. No, I don't want to... This is such an obnoxious feature. I don't want to apply touch-ups. Dang it, I need the shiny to move over like 1 foot. 1 step over. They're so coordinated. Another one. This is my happy place. It is my happy place. Perfect. Normal activity right here. Everything is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Beautiful. Oh, Venonet's kind of making a little move. Yeah, the focus lines are a good one. We should do it with the focus lines. How do they know? This is how I make my YouTube thumbnails. YouTuber face right there. Thank you for posing for the photos, my friends. Thank you so much. Look at this. The gang's all here. Okay, I'm done. I just could take pictures of Venonet forever. It's like I'm playing Pokemon Snap. It's like we never left. I don't want to break up the gang. Come over. Hey, fella. Come over here. Come over here. Join your buddies. Come over here. They're hypnotic. Alright. Let's catch you. You're so photogenic. And I can always spore you, so hooray! That's so cute that the lights go off. Oh, Venonet. You're a real one, Venonet. Delete. Their fangs. We're collecting their fangs. Dang, I haven't gotten a single one of these with a mark. The mark sandwich from earlier did not wield promising results. Otherwise, I might be tempted to pop a second one. You know what? Let's take Venonet out and roam as Venonet, as if we were Venonet. Okay, well, they're all sleeping. Let's go heal. We'll just manually walk. Woo, we got some 14 dragon. Oh, we're picking up all the shards. Just in a nice, convenient little pile. I lied, we're just gonna fly right here. Did I experience a lot of the newer stuff in Stardew? Yes. I have almost every achievement in Stardew. I've achieved perfection. I've achieved the perfect. It sounds so. That's what it's called. It's called achieving perfection. Not. I've achieved perfection. That's when you have like 100. It's when you've completed the game. Simba. Hey, what's up? Maybe I'll shiny hunt you someday, sir. We'll call you, like, the Pride Rock shiny hunt. That's what we'll call you. These look like items you should be you could pick up in PLA. Yeah, how did they achieve? What do you think the budget for this place was? $1 trillion? $500 billion? Get up, climb up. We got a rare candy. Wow. Hey, Scizor. It's kind of wild that you're just hanging out. Alright, here looks like a good spot. This is why the Pokemon universe already feels like it's set in the future. Yeah, this is very futuristic. Somebody at Game Freak really likes that aesthetic. It shows up a lot. And we're off. We're off to the Venonat races. We're living in the sunlight. We're loving in the moonlight. And we're having a wonderful time. We're frolicking. It's time to frolic. Sawsbuck, you should not be here. You're too many places. They used a bunch of psychic types to hold back the ocean. I mean, I have a hard time wrapping my head around how they even build like tunnels in real life under the water. When you're driving on a road or a bridge and you suddenly go underwater. Also, ad warning. Ads are coming up, and they're gonna be the last ads of the night. We're just frolicking as a Venonat right now and chilling. This is what I want to do with my life. We use psychic Pokemon for those? I see. Oh, so that's how it works. Yeah, just push the water out of the way. Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? I should collect 500 billion Everstones. Tyrogue, you are so... You should not be spawning this much, my friend. Back in my day, you used to be a gift Pokemon from a guy in a cave. Now you spawn by the dozens. Feats of engineering. Although, big bridges can be very scary. If you've ever been over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, that is a scary bridge. That is a pretty terrifying bridge. Alright, we'll work our way back. Through fields of Sawsbuck and Deerling. It's just Venonet's big day. Driving over a bridge, how big of a drop it would be? Oh, of course. I'm not even I'm not afraid of heights, but bridges, I don't know. Bridges are just the Chesapeake Bay Bridge is scary. It's a scary bridge. What can I say? Living in the Pokemon universe or Pokemon living in our universe? I feel like Pokemon living in our universe would be... There'd be world-ending... People would be pulling Lysanders and Cyruses left and right. It would be max chaos. I love the pineapple crystal. Yeah, good job, Venonat. You showed that Vibrava what's up. Alright, let's do Spinarak. Yeah, the psychic types would be an issue. There would be a lot of issues. Things like Slugma would be an issue because that would probably tear a hole in the world. Just a lot of problematic things. If Pokemon came to our world. Your second one's taking forever. Oh, it's pulling a Tarantula. Why do you hop? I feel like you could just scuttle like a spider. I feel like this is unnecessary, Spinarak, to be honest with you. Yeah, you know, think of how many things have been undiscovered or you discover them for the first time. That would never happen in real life. People would figure out everything about Pokemon immediately. There'd be no mystery left. The Master Balls would all be hoarded by the elite. They would not be given to a child that came along and helped defeat Team Rocket. Yeah, it hops. Spinarak's got some hops, chat. Look at him go. Spinarak's kind of cotton candy coated, this shiny. The back making emotions is so funny. He's angry now. Hoarders would buy all the Apri balls. The Apri balls. Yeah, think about scalpers if Pokemon was in our universe. That would be... They'd be clearing out the game corner slot machines. They'd be getting Porygons every day. Yeah, there would not be prodigy 12-year-olds. That is very true. I mean, I don't doubt some of the kids that participate in like the younger divisions in VGC couldn't beat some adults, but by and large, yeah, I don't think that would happen. I don't think that would happen. There'd be laws to protect legendaries. You can't go hunt any legendaries. Oh, we need to be careful. We're low level. And then inevitably somebody would break that law and there'd be like a picture of a rich guy with a gun in his hand and in front of a dead Heatran. We're scuttling! We're scuttling away! Don't mind me. We're just scuttling. Daycares would have to be heavily restricted because you'd imagine releasing hundreds of rejects out into the wild. You wouldn't be allowed to do that. The rich people are weak to lava plume. Of course, everybody knows that. That's their one true weakness. Team Rocket would definitely become real if Pokemon existed in our universe. Team Rocket would instantly be real. People would be stealing Pokemon left and right. Lava plume and guns. Yeah, there'd be no amulet coin. Whoa! That Geodude almost ran me over. What other items would be impossible? Do you imagine things like a covert cloak would work for people in real life? They don't just protect you from Pokemon. I might have to give it to Tarantula for having the cutest little walk cycle. Certifiable little guy. Oh yeah, you can buy my shiny charm for $1 million. Oh man, my next box is... You know what? Oh, this is bad. This is bad, 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 bad. Ugh, I hate the box system in this game. It's so bad. How would rare candies work? I feel like stuff like that would only work on Pokemon. Like, you couldn't just down a bottle of calcium. I mean, you could, in fact, down a bottle of real calcium. That would probably do something for you. But I feel like those items would only work on Pokemon. They just eradicate your kidneys. The Porygon code. They lost the secret sauce. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 spots we can take. Let me just manage this box real quick. Yeah, you can post a link. Okay, we've made at least enough space for Shiny Box 24. Let's make it. So many ugly wallpapers to choose from. Whichever one will I choose? Not every Pokemon I just moved is something I'll keep. I'll do that eventually. Sift through and release some of those Pokemon, because some of those are not needed, or I don't need them to fill boxes. Alright, perfect. So we got 3 more slots left for 23, and now we got box 24. Not a lot of real estate left, though. Geez, I got my... Where did I get my first Tarantula? 12, 21, 22. Yeah, that was one of the first Gen 9 shinies I got, besides Veluza and Roaring Moon. Yeah, I do, Galaxy. I don't really want to catch like 1,000 more shinies. I feel like I've hit my limit with the outbreaks today. I think we're good. That's just like 10 clips I'm gonna have to add in the shiny compilation this year of me catching bugs. You got a shiny spider? Nice. Do 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 do. We'll reuse the Gen 6 origin mark? No idea. Any Totodiles over here? Game almost crashed, okay. Oh, that's why. It had to load in a giant group of executors. Oh yeah, okay, I see. I see what you're doing, game. I see. Look at Vullaby. It even walks like a little baby. Ooh, you're fast. I won't kill the baby. Make a new origin mark since the purpose of the origin mark is to show what game it's from. Yeah. I agree. Auto battle the baby. I'm sorry, but these nests, again, neat idea, but that has gotta be a contender for one of the worst looking things in this game. Not great. Here's what I was thinking, chat. So I want to do another retro achievements game. And I was looking at Pokemon Coliseum, and they have a subset challenge for beating the game with only Espeon and Umbreon. Would that be fun to watch? The Espeon Umbreon only challenge. I actually don't know how difficult that would be. I mean, Espeon is quite good, but Umbreon... You know, before the special physical split. I was thinking about doing the Espeon Umbreon challenge for Coliseum, where you only use Espeon and Umbreon. I mean, Coliseum has a normal retro achievements that I could do. But I don't know, something like that sounds kind of fun. Video voices throughout the whole thing? Definitely not. I could maybe do that for about 5 minutes before I would hate myself. I could do that bit for about 5 minutes before I would want to hurt myself. Where even are the rest of the Venonat outbreaks? I was gonna pull up on a few to see if we get a random... Oh, they're all over here. Let's go see the one in the polar area. That's gonna look so weird. Any excuse to hear Mirror B music? Exactly. Coliseum and Gale of Darkness are games I like to play at least once a year. I don't know, I've been hankering to play some Coliseum lately, so I think we'll end up doing some Coliseum. Maybe we'll start that this weekend. I like the OG theme. I do like the Gale of Darkness theme, though. They're both good songs. Coliseum has so much good music. Look at their little question marks. They're like, huh? I'm just a Venonat in the freezing snow. You think Pyrite Town is your favorite? Oh, that's such a... The snap. That might be my favorite, too. Yeah, they're weirdly relaxing games. They really are. And the locations are so unique compared to other Pokemon games. And Colosseum has the Under, which is one of my favorite places. That being unavailable in Gale of Darkness, I did not like. You're hatching for Purloin. Man, Purloin has betrayed me time and time again. The streets say that Purloin is a betrayer. Yeah, they're both good songs. They're both good songs. Yeah, Shadow Shiny hunting is quite a thing. For Oricorio, nice. A lot of shinies look very different in Colosseum too. Scizor is more gold. More yellowy than lime green. So it's almost like a weird alternate universe version of those shinies. It's kind of cool. Yeah, they would not be having a Pokemon protagonist blow up a base in the intro of his game anymore. That would not happen in a modern day Pokemon game. Shadow Shiny Say that 5 times fast. Shadow Shiny I can't even say it once. That can have all the ribbons? Can it? Is that a Ribbon Master Pokemon you could do? Shadow Shiny Scizor. Shadow Shiny Scizor. Honestly, I was thinking about doing the Espeon and Umbreon challenge solely because there's no team building. I just use Espeon and Umbreon and I go. I don't have to think about what I want to use. I just use Umbreon and Espeon. I should do a Ribbon Master one day. I don't know, maybe. Maybe that'd be a challenge we can do at some point. I don't know what I would pick. Wooper, maybe? We can make Ribbon Master Wooper. I think there's a Shadow Quagsire in Colosseum. I still have such a vivid memory of doing all the Mount Battle 100 battles for Ho-Oh and Colosseum. Because back then there was no way to get Ho-Oh. I never had access to the Naval Rock stuff legally. Oh, hey, what's up? We found another one, chat. What's up, man? The lovely snowy Venonat. Beautiful. Defeat 30 watt. What? What, it taking pictures? That wasn't intentional. That was definitely not intent. Oh no, Garchomp's out in front. Wait. Wait, where's Mush? Blue eyes, purple Venonat. That's the same spot you got year 2. Yeah, this is a good Outbreak spot, even if it makes no sense. Like Land Lapras. Alright, come on, buddy. Perfect. Okay, well, there's another one. another one. It's Lax. See, chat, you don't need a sandwich. You don't even need to whittle the Outbreak down. You can just show up. You can just show up. But yeah, anyway, I think we're gonna do Coliseum maybe this weekend, and then a Dynamax. We'll do Dynamax adventures again in Pokemon Coliseum. In some order. Undetermined. The nature preserve from Black and White being here is confusing. Did they pick up the whole landmass? That's a good question. How much budget did these people truly have? Imagine they just carved it out of the earth and airlifted it into their giant dome under the sea. If we ever get like Black and White remakes or a Legends game, I wonder if there'll be a reference to this place somewhere. The nature preserve will be removed. Sorry guys, we took it out and carted it over to Blueberry. It was just a giant chunk of land, and that's all that's there. Just a missing chunk of land and a sign that says, "Oh well." Benedict, no! No! You had so much to live for! No! No, back away from the edge! No! Only you can prevent Venonats tumbling off of an icy cliff into the abyss. That never gets old. It really doesn't. Pokemon falling off of cliffs, always funny. Look at this Snubble. This Snubble's like, I want to be involved. Why is it not about me? Where even, did they ever confirm where Blueberry is in Unova? Like, what, is it off the coast somewhere? Where even is this place? Step back from that ledge, Venonat. Ocean Unova. Yeah, I live in Ocean Unova, you know. The rent here is great. Oh, that's Minior. I'm like, what am I looking at? It's Minior. It's people needed it. They built it in the Earth's core. Oh, you mean there's nothing more Unovian than this, weird, bland, white cube aesthetic that they have gone for? This doesn't scream Unova to you? Just random blocks of bright, white, blinding white, whatever the hell? That doesn't scream Unova to you? Inconceivable. Where in development did they decide to make this in Unova? I would love to know. I would love to know, because I cannot imagine that was an idea right out of the gate. It feels like they made this place, they wanted to do a terrarium. Or a terrarium. And they wanted to have 4 different types of land, and then they were like, well, where is this? Let's just say it's in Unova. Let's just put it there. We can have another Clay relative and Drayton relative. That's Gen 5 enough, right? Perfect. Who chose to shiny lock all the legendaries? Masuda himself. I mean, a few people have speculated that the shiny locks in this DLC might have been unintentional. I don't know how true, or like a mistake, but I have a feeling they were 100% intentional. Or maybe they couldn't figure it out, so they just decided to lock every single one of them. Who knows? Yeah, they're like, oh, it's in Unova, so the Gen 5 people won't be mad at us. Here's a little bit of Gen 5, you guys. And then it cuts to Masuda doing that that Jake Gyllenhaal gif where he blows a kiss to the audience and then walks into the darkness. Yeah, that's why they did it, because at Gen 5 they introduced shiny locks, so they were like, we've got to be true to the original Gen 5 black and white experience, so we have to have shiny locks. That is authentic to the black and white experience. Please understand. Whoops. What? Garchomp, get him. No, not the Venonat. There we go. Yeah, no such thing as terrestrialized adventures. It feels even foolish to even have hoped for that now. It feels foolish to ever have hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams in my Pokemon game? Nothing's more exciting than encountering legendaries just randomly placed in the world. I mean, maybe people think it's broken because it feels so last minute, which it does. It's like, oh, we usually have legendaries available. The game's out. It's shipping in 2 weeks. What do we do? Put a weird guy named Snackworth in there and just have legendaries spawn wherever. Yeah, there have been no events. Things like Miraidon and Koraidon are still locked. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of glad. I mean, talk about having hopes and dreams. It'd be nice to get these Pokemon in Gen 10. I'd much prefer to hunt them myself than do a lame GameStop distribution. I'll be real. I know, the only purple Pokeball being a Master Ball is so unfortunate. Event Islands again? Oh no, another one just fell! No! Yeah, by the time Gen 10 does come out, GameStop might be out of business. We can only hope. Oh, he's still down there. He's still down there. He's glitching out of reality. You okay? You were down here like tweaking. You alright? Put him out of his misery. That was so sad. We've seen 2 fallen Venonat. No more. I can't handle it. No more. I think he would have despawned if I made my way back up the mountain, so... Is it better to be fainted or despawned? Think about it. I did him a favor if you really think about it. Yeah, GameStop is putting all of their gaming eggs into a Pokemon TCG shaped basket. They're charging 30% over MSRP for Destined Rivals. This one saved himself. He knew. He knew not to jump. That's a schnabel over here. Schnabel. I really wish Pokemon would catch up with all the printing issues so we could put this scalping stuff to bed, but they print stuff very slowly. Their reaction to all the scalper stuff has been quite slow. But like, it's gotta be soon, right? Is this just gonna go on forever? No, now I'm falling off the cliff. The scalpers are making me want to jump. Alright, chat, let's do one more round of looking. I've caught enough shinies tonight. I am pretty satisfied. We got another Outbreak down. Who knows when the next one is. Again, this is a very short Outbreak event. So if you want any of these Pokemon shiny, your window of opportunity is quite small. Wait 5 minutes for Wailord's HP to hit 0 in level 100 rentals. 5,000 years later. It was like watching the Garchomp Terror Raid try to hurt my Dondozo with 504 HP. Just a casual 504 HP, you know. What, your Pokemon don't have that much HP? Your Spinarak is evolving in the blue void? Oh, of course. Who doesn't evolve from the blue void? Alright, let's see. One more. This music is so generic. The rarely seen evolution screen. I know, it's like hatching an egg in a screen. Only you can prevent Venonat from leaping into the despawn. Alright, chat, I think we've Venonatted. That doesn't work. We Venomothed our last Venonat. That Snubble thinks he's on the team. That Venonat thinks he is on the team. We Venoed our last Nat. Okay, let me heal. Let me find somewhere to heal and we'll wrap up. How about right heal? Anyway. What are these two doing around Magmar? Yeah, as long as you don't connect to Wi-Fi, you can hold on to events. That is very true. Alright, everybody. Let's see. Final shiny count for tonight. We got 1 Spinnerack. 2 Spinnerack. 3 Spinnerack. But wait, there's more! A 4th Spinnerack! A Tarantula. Another Tarantula. A Venonat. Another Venonat. Another Venonat. And another Venonat. A lot of buggy boys. That's a lot of spiders and Venonat. We caught 10 shinies tonight, chat. Damn. Yeah, this is definitely a boosted event. I do have Venomoth, yes. I do. Hopefully the next Outbreak event has something I don't have. But this one I was not so lucky, so. Yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. Shout out to the YouTube viewers, the VOD watchers. We'll be back this weekend for more Pokemon content. We'll see you guys then. Have a good rest of your day, chat. Have a good rest of your night. I will see you guys later. Good luck on the bug hunts, chat. Good night, everybody. Bye.